How does the community-based work of an ACT team compare to that of a traditional office-based practice? Let's hear from Bradley Jacobs, an ACT team leader.
In thinking about how working in the community differs from working out of your office, one of the first things, especially in a team-based approach, is different members of the team are seeing our consumers at home or in an environment they're more comfortable in. So we're able to observe how they're doing and notice any changes in their well-being, I think, more quickly than you would when the person just presents themselves to your office.
The ACT team tables complex issues for an in-depth discussion.
Okay, Kevin, so you wanted to talk about Joe a little bit more. What were your concerns?
I'm concerned with the fact that he relapsed on marijuana once again, and we really should start thinking about long-term treatment for Joe.
Really longer term, because he's really into school and really getting close to getting that GED, and I know that's really important to him.
Yeah, I understand that that's a really important goal for him, Nick. I don't want to discourage him from pursuing that, but I think he really needs to address his addiction before he can tackle any of these bigger issues.
My concern with Joe going to long term is that Nick was pointing out that he's been going to school and working on his GED. And he's also been trying to, find ways to stay in the community. And I think working with the family is a good idea, and maybe we can find someone, if there's some issues with the family and their drug use, maybe there's someone else in Joe's life that could be a support to him as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. His son means a lot to him, and he's always been really concerned with, being a positive role model. But he has a good relationship with his son's mother as well, and I believe she's living a drug-free life and doing pretty well in the community. So she may be worth reaching out to as well.
So you're okay with going out to see Joe today?
Yeah.
And why don't we talk about what, to sort of wrap up what you're going to talk to him about, and then we can, see how he responds.
How can assertive community treatment help consumers change their lives? Let's hear from Joseph and Michael, who are both graduates of an ACT program in New York City.
You can't be a mess up all your life. You got to make up your mind, do the right thing. And I made up my mind with these people help. They would come and see me. They would talk to me. They went to court for me. They went to the hospital with me. They went to different places for me and stuff. They was with me 100%. And like at the time, I didn't have nobody because I messed up with my family. Like I set myself with goals now, like climbing the ladder. I take one step at a time. I'm a fall, but I get back up and climb again until I reach the top. And that's been my goal.
And my friends, they all proud of me. They say they love the thing that I've done for myself, because the way I was out there at one time, it's a miracle. If they wouldn't have the ACT team, I think I'll be in the streets right now. Kept coming to the ACT team. They took care of my medical. I had to get on medicine. I have diabetes. When I got here, I started seeing a physician. I started seeing the psych, and I got a little therapy. I used to come to the meeting. As time went on, I just kept reporting. They used to come to my house, see how I'm doing, in my old neighborhood, which is in Brooklyn. And I'm glad that somebody took me off the streets and put me into something where I can get my act together. Even though I had to make a few sacrifices, I'm still glad that I made it this far now. And I have about 2 more goals left, which is to go into independent living and to get me a job with the Goodwill Incorporation before I can really say that I'm stable.